It's my last day in Israel. I'm sad. My last full day in Israel. Tomorrow I'm flying home. So I'm gonna go have brunch with the girls from Vibe Israel and talk about this whole wonderful experience. And the rest of the day, I'm not sure. I might head down to the beach. I'm probably gonna definitely do packing and catching up on a little bit of work.
This is raw.
Oh.
It's not mixed. 3 weeks job. What about sleep? I probably give you the night one. That's really good. Do you like truffle? Yeah, I like warm enough.
If there was one thing that you wanted us to take away from this about Israel or the Israeli people, what would it be?
I think it's a hard question because eventually I want you to be able to take what you really felt and not any message that I would say. So I think maybe best would say if you really felt something or were surprised with something or find something that you can really take in and share with the people who haven't been here with us this week. That would be it. And another thing is that we will be always very happy to have you and obviously your followers if you come for another visit.
Yeah. Yes, I want to come back with my family. What's like one thing?
You see on the news. He went to Colorado. You see my oldest went to Colorado on a trip. Right? So what you see snowboarding. And snowboarding. No matter what you think about what you see on the news, when you look at the they play jazz. It's special. There's something about the energy. So I haven't had a chance to really talk to them. Makes everybody so creative and one of these things. This age, they're new and different. Exciting. Like I think that's the energy of money. That's what
Awesome. Cool. Going into the hotel one last time. Oh, I'm so sad right now. Lynn just left. She's leaving. Tamar, I'm not gonna see her anymore. Adva, who helped, interview me and choose me for this experience. Like, I can't believe it's coming to an end. So, oh, I'm kind of emotional right now. Okay, I feel like I have to get some things off my head. This trip is coming to a close. I've had an unbelievable time here in Israel. I've had, I can't even explain how much fun I've had. It's completely exceeded my expectations, and I just feel so lucky to have had this experience. Janessa from Thrifty Nifty Mommy, she's the one who recommended me for this tour. She came on this tour, I think, 2 years ago, and I'm so thankful that she gave my name to them as someone that would be good for this. I've just had an incredible time. I'm gonna be really busy the next few days, and I wanted to kind of process a little bit of what I've experienced this week and say some of the things I learned and tell you what I want you to get out of this experience, because I only really captured a small portion of this whole experience and being in Israel. Here's 5 things I want you to know about Israel. I'm not apologizing for my handwriting. Normally, I would apologize and say, I have terrible handwriting, forgive me. But you know what? One thing I learned here is Israelis aren't apologetic. They're like, you know what? I'm not gonna apologize. I'm not gonna apologize for my handwriting. It is what it is. I have bad handwriting. It's okay, I'm not gonna say I'm sorry about it. First of all, Israel is not like what you see on TV. Before I came here, I had several people who were like, oh, aren't you scared? Or hopefully you're not going to get blown up, or, you know, stuff like that. I feel like there's this misconception about Israel that it's this, like, the middle of a battlefield or something like that. They say it's a part of their reality, but they try not to make it what defines them. All the people that we met, I mean, they are just living their day-to-day lives. They're getting up, they're taking care of their kids, they're going to work, they're going to school. Some are doing both, work and school. It's all very similar to what we experience in the States. And it's not like what you see on TV. So don't let what you see in movies and maybe in the news, don't let those bad things define what you think Israel is like, because it's not like that. Number 2, the women here are fierce. The creator of Vibe Israel, the directors, the people who are coordinating the things, like the life of this nonprofit is run by women. I think it's an amazing organization, and through this whole experience I've just met unbelievable women, like women who are journalists by day, medical school students by night, women who are mothers, head of PR, women who are out in these Druze communities, but the women there even are so influential for their families. I mean, if the man isn't making her happy, they said that they can just go down and get a piece of paper. It basically says, okay, I want a divorce. So the men will treat them well. I mean, the women here are they're very progressive, they're independent, they have ideas, they're, you know, running the show in many cases. And that was just really inspiring for me. Number 3, families here are so important. That's something that was really special to me. Like, I love how Friday nights, you know, at sundown, organizations and stores shut down in many places, especially in Jerusalem, in the kibbutz that we went out to, a little kind of neighborhood village community. Their families, you know, come together every Friday and they have Shabbat and they have their family dinner and they sing songs and they light candles and they say prayers and they talk about their week and what went good and what went bad. That's something that I know I need to get better at in my home. Like, Sunday dinners were a tradition we had for a little while when we lived in Utah, and we haven't done it since we've moved away, but I think that's something that every family needs. You know, you want to have that connection. You want to be connected to your children, especially. They have more kids here. Not everyone, but the average family size is a little bit larger, but yet they're not driving around these big cars like we do in the States. You know, it's not like everyone has a minivan. They're making it work. Number 4. These people are like my people. That's how I feel. There were a few people that told me, oh, you're so smiley, you're so happy, I feel like you just fit in here. And that made me feel so good. Not that everyone is like smiley and joyful and bubbly, but one thing that they kept talking about is how they don't let bad things get them down. Like, they work through their problems. They find solutions to their problems. And that is how I am. I'm like a solutionist. It's hard for me to get down and be upset about something for very long, because I'm like, all right, if this is something I'm upset about, stressed about, let's work through it. We either got to work around it or we got to let it go. And that is a philosophy that they have here, and I absolutely love that. 5. Last but not least, we are so much more alike than we may think. They're nearly halfway around the world, but we have similar values, you know, focused on family. We have similar fears. We want, you know, what's best for our people, our families, our friends. Like, we're much more similar than we think. I think in my mind, I had thought Israel was a lot of like what I saw on TV. You know, I didn't think that people rode on camels, but I thought it was maybe more of a desert landscape, maybe more third world. But I mean, walking around Tel Aviv, it's like California. You know, the people here, there's hipsters and there's, you know, all sorts of people here. And it's just a lot of fun. There's a lot of creative thinkers. I mean, they're a tiny country the size of New Jersey, but yet they have so much passion and creativity and influence and power, and it's just in religion and spirituality. It's just such a beautiful nation. At the beginning of my trip, I thought, you know, oh, this could be my only time here. I want to try to do everything. Like today, I thought maybe I'd go up to see the Dead Sea because we didn't get to do that this week. But now I'm like, you know what, it's okay because I know I'm going to be back. I'm definitely going to come back. Maybe when my kids are a little older, I bring them. I know if I brought my son right now, he'd probably get lost because there are just so many fun things and kids in Jerusalem. There were kids like running around. He would fit right in, but I'd probably lose him. Maybe when they're a little bit older or I'll come with my mom or my sister. My husband doesn't really like to travel, so he's probably not going to be on the next trip. But I am hooked. This is my first international trip, and I do want to see other parts of the world. I'm not ready to just check Israel off and say, okay, I did it, been there, done that. I definitely want to come back. I want you to know that whatever your perceptions may be, give them a second thought. If you haven't had a chance to look back at my other videos, you can do that. They should all be like lined up right behind this one. Or I'll link them below in the description box. I'm also going to be doing more blog posts about this vlog experience. It's funny because I started the month of March saying I'm gonna vlog every day this month and see how it goes. And I was kind of worried because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm gonna be traveling in the month. That's probably gonna be really hard. But now I'm so glad that I feel maybe it was inspired for me to start this vlog this month so that I could document this whole experience of being here and what it's like, and so that I can look back and remember this experience. So I hope you've enjoyed my vlog, watching this experience. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this, and leave a comment letting me know what you thought or if you have any questions. I've got to go pack my bags, so I'll see you tomorrow.